to our next atoll. The sun is just now coming up. Still just a little bit too early to go in. Need a little more light to see. And now with more light, we were able to enter the pass safely with the correct tide and not a lot of current. Look at this amazing place. Beautiful. Look at the colors of the water. So beautiful. Breathtaking. Can you believe that there's actually 4G internet here in this place? We were floored. And maybe that explains why there are so many boats at the anchorage. Beautiful spot, add some internet, and then it gets pretty busy. Out here, you can always find a spot all to yourself. The Tuamotus are a chain of almost 80 islands forming the largest chain of atolls in the world. The Tuamotu archipelago have approximately 16,000 inhabitants, and Fakarava is the second largest with just under 1,000 people. Look! We found a nursery! Let's see if they'll come closer to the board. Okay, where'd they go? There you are! Female blacktips do not lay eggs, but give birth to 2 to 5 babies, and the gestation period can be from 7 to 11 months. Of little baby blacktips! They're so little! They're a little bit scared of my shot. Oh, here comes one, he's curious. The mothers do not stay very long. Actually, the newborns are pretty much on their own the minute they are born. And if you were ever wondering, this is a female shark, and this is a male. Mating is preceded by the male following closely behind the female. This is one example as to why having a maintenance log is important. Though the raw water pump still works, it drips a little bit, but Ryan found while doing his inspection some pieces of rubber, and he looked a little closer, and this is what is happening.
It's not just a maintenance log, it's I guess the point is obviously you need to have a maintenance log, but it's good to have a maintenance log that includes a section on routine inspections with the time intervals or the hour intervals if it's maybe an engine or a pump. And if you have that, you don't have to think about it. You don't have to wonder, what did I forget? Or, let's look around, or you might not inadvertently skip something. We have a very detailed maintenance spreadsheet where you type in, has all the different sections of the boat, all the different systems, and it lists all the tasks for each of those systems. And then it has, you put the date that you did it or the hours that you did it. It tells you when the next one is due, how many weeks you have left. So it makes it really easy. It's already kept us from kind of getting stuck in a few areas, this belt being one example. And we have one on our Patreon. If you become a patron, you get the Kiapa Nui maintenance log in its entirety if you want it.
All right, back to cleaning this.
Pictures of Nicole.
Back to cleaning this thing.
To make a maintenance log for my wife.
What do you mean?
Yeah, routine maintenance that you have to perform.
Replaced the belt. We had a new one, so we might as well just replace it with a new one. It doesn't leak anymore. And now it's just time to clean it up a little bit and put it away.
Nicole?
Yeah? Ryan has something to say. Yes?
The part that Nicole's leaving off is that I found the little chunk of rubber and I knew something was wrong, but she's the one that figured out right away that it was a belt. And that's because I married well.
Aw, thanks, honey.
My little hottie.
Thank you. Veal nuts! You want some veal nuts, honey? There's a company in Tahiti that has frozen fresh fruit, and you can order it online. They put it together for you. They stick it on the ship. I'm cracking up at some of their English translation. I don't know what whole mold is, but it's in the seafood and fish category. Left our cozy anchorage because the ship arrives tomorrow and we are almost out of food. Heard this story before? We have our order in. So hopefully it comes in, all is good. Supposedly it is. And I'm looking forward to filling the refrigerator. Wow. Look at this gorgeous spot. Just beautiful. The skies are dynamic today. The weather's going on. It'll be interesting in the next couple of days to see what's happening with the weather. And I spoke too soon. This squall cut up to us so quickly. Well, that was fun! We scored with the supply ship. We did really well, and I'm very happy. We are full. Everything is clean and put away, but it stinks in there because the broccoli was already moldy, so it stinks like butt. Cabbage is out because we don't have a very large refrigerator, and it can stay outside for a while before it starts getting gross. And with that, the fridge and freezer are full. Our fuel tanks are once again topped off. Therefore, we can get out of here for the next 4 to 5 weeks without having to do any reprovisioning. So we're out of here. On the ship. It seemed like we just couldn't get away from these squalls, one after another. We just couldn't get a break until all of a sudden we broke free of this cloudy, rainy layer, and then we had clear skies and a beautiful breeze. We said goodbye to that unpredictable weather and took the rainbow as a good sign of what's to come.
I don't want to be on that! Can I fucking watch my show now?
He's not very... You were enthusiastic, actually.
Fuck's sakes, dude. Just show them the screen grab and do a cutaway or something. Like, do it as a...
Veal nuts!